What if the answer to all our problems, war, famine, disease, and division, was a single person? What if a leader emerged who could make the deserts bloom, heal the incurable, and unite the world under one banner of peace and prosperity? Would you follow him? And what if it was all a lie? This is the story of the Ad-Dajjal, the Great Deceiver. It's not a story about a monster with horns and a pitchfork. It's about a charismatic, powerful, and terrifyingly convincing man who will emerge in the last days to test the faith of every human on earth. His story is a chilling warning about the lure of false saviors and the thin line between miracle and illusion. The story doesn't begin with his arrival. It begins with our world. Prophecies speak of a time when the world will be drowning in chaos. Trust will be a forgotten currency. Knowledge will be everywhere, but wisdom will be nowhere. Rulers will be corrupt, bloodshed will be common, and people will wake up as believers and go to sleep as non-believers, their faith shattered by the pressures and temptations of the day. Severe droughts and famines will grip the planet for 3 years. In the first year, the sky will withhold 1/3 of its rain. In the second, 2/3. By the third year, not a single drop of rain will fall, and all vegetation will wither and die. The world will be desperate, starving, and praying for a savior. And then, he will appear. He won't emerge from a major world capital. He will arise from the east, from a region between Syria and Iraq, and his influence will spread like a wildfire. At first, he will seem like a righteous leader, a brilliant man with solutions. He will call people to a noble cause, and many will flock to him. But his true nature will soon become apparent. The Dajjal will be a young, powerful man with a distinct, unforgettable feature. He will be blind or defective in his right eye, which is described as looking like a floating grape. His other eye will be a piercing green. Most chillingly, written between his eyes will be the letters K-F-R, kafir, or disbeliever. This mark will be invisible to those captivated by his power, but painfully clear to those who hold on to their faith.
He will come armed with deceptions so powerful they will appear as miracles. He will control the weather. He will command the sky to rain on the lands of those who follow him, and their fields will become green and their livestock fat. For those who reject him, he will command the sky to hold back, leaving them in ruin and starvation. He will command the earth's treasures. He will walk through ancient ruins, and the long-buried gold and jewels will rise from the ground and follow him like a swarm of bees. He will offer wealth beyond imagination to his followers. He will possess a false heaven and false hell. He will show people 2 rivers, one of cool, clear water and one of raging fire. But this is one of his greatest tricks. His river of water will actually be the fire of hell, and his river of fire will be the cool relief of paradise. He will dare people to choose. He will blur the line between life and death. In his most terrifying display of power, he will approach a man and ask, "If I bring your dead parents back to life, will you believe in me?" He will then have 2 demons take on the appearance of the man's parents, who will lovingly tell their son, "He is your Lord, follow him." He will move across the earth with incredible speed like a cloud driven by the wind, entering every city except for the 2 holy sanctuaries, Mecca and Medina, which will be guarded by angels. His reign of deception will last for 40 days, but these days will feel like an eternity. The first day will be as long as a year, the second as long as a month, the third as long as a week, and the rest will be normal days. For 40 days, he will be the undisputed king of the world. He will eventually declare himself to be God, and the vast majority of humanity, broken by desperation and mesmerized by his power, will believe him. But a small group of believers will see through the grand illusion. They will see the flawed eye, read the mark on his forehead, and understand the empty nature of his miracles. They will be hunted, starved, and persecuted. They will have nothing to eat or drink, but their faith and their glorification of God will sustain them. As the Dajjal's power reaches its absolute peak, he will gather his massive army and lay siege to the few remaining believers, who will be cornered likely in Jerusalem or Damascus. All hope will seem lost. Then, at the time of the dawn prayer, the true Messiah will descend, not the Dajjal, but Isa ibn Maryam, Isa, son of Mary, known to the Western world as Jesus Christ. He will descend from the heavens, his hands resting on the wings of two angels. He is not coming as the Dajjal came, as a deceiver, but as a righteous leader and just judge. He is coming to end the great lie. The Dajjal, the all-powerful God King of the world, will see Isa and begin to dissolve like salt in water. The very presence of divine truth is enough to make the ultimate falsehood melt away. He will try to flee, but Isa will pursue him. At the gate of Lod, in modern-day Israel, Isa will catch the Dajjal and end his reign of terror with a single stroke. When he is gone, all his magic and all his illusions will vanish. The lush gardens he created will disappear. The treasures will return to the earth, and the world will finally see the lie for what it was. The trial will be over. The story of the Dajjal isn't just an apocalyptic prophecy. It's a timeless warning. It asks us to look at the world and question who we give our loyalty to, what miracles we choose to believe, and whether our faith can withstand the temptation of a perfect, beautiful, and utterly devastating lie.